Hey guys, happy Monday. Nothing weird about what's happening here. Actually, Nora dared me that I wouldn't make a whole video with this person sitting on my lap. And I said, you clearly don't know me very well because I will gladly make a video with this. In fact, I'll make all this week's video with a new stuffed animal on my lap and I'll even hug it. Happy Monday though. We have a big week. We're actually wrapping up with some of this stuff, which is kind of crazy. We are into May. It is finally here. It is the last month of school. I am going to be spending a lot of this week trying to get some lost work that's not turned in. So those of you that are ahead, awesome. You got some stuff. Keep being awesome. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Those of you that are a little bit behind, this week is going to be a little bit light as we try to catch up. So a couple things, and I'll explain it. Pay attention. All of you, pay attention. Number one, in social studies, we are doing a project with the Ohio Innovators. We have had some incredible people that have been born, raised, worked here in Ohio, and they have changed the world. The easiest one to talk about might be the Wright brothers. They made a plane. When they said, we're going to make a flying machine, everybody said, yeah, we've been trying that for like 3,000 or 4,000 years and it doesn't work. Good luck. They proved the world wrong. Especially with space, we have a lot of people that have gone up into space. Some of the first people in space, first person to walk on the moon. We got a lot of things. I don't want to say that. In social studies, Ohio Innovators. Now, listen, you need to watch the slideshow, look through it, look at the information, and then there are questions. Okay? Look at the slideshow, do the questions, go back and forth. Don't just go in there and start clicking A, B, C, D, B, 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 A, C. Do it. You're going to learn a little something. It's going to be nice. Do your best work. Don't make me track you down and do this again. Speaking of tracking down and doing again, there is a project on it. I posted it Sunday night. And if you didn't do it or didn't do it right, you see it. It's called The Moon Over Stars. If you did it right, you won't see it. You won't be able to find it. It's invisible to you. Now, some of you might say, no, Mr. Stafford, I already did this. I clicked turn in. You might have done that. However, it asked you questions on the slideshow, and some of you skipped all of the questions. So I'm asking you to do it again. Do you think that sounds fair? Yeah, I thought that you might agree with me. So on the slideshow, there are questions. Take your time, answer the questions. Should you rush through it? Should you do it your best work? Yes. Speaking of that as well, in language arts, there is a poetry thing. All the fourth grade teachers got together to read some poetry. Once again, it's a slideshow. Hey, do you think there's questions on it? Yes. Should you listen to all of them? Yeah, so each teacher is going to read a poem. It's going to take 2 or 3 minutes to read the poem. And then you're supposed to answer the questions at the end. So there's essentially 3 big things this week. I'm going to have a challenge at the end of the week like I did with the emoji picture book thing. Ohio Innovators, check out the slides. Answer the questions. Moon Over My Stars, only if you skipped all the questions last time. If you answered the questions last time, you're good. And then some poetry. But we are going to have a good week. It's going to be a fun week. We're going to do 2 Zooms this week, both at 1:30 again. Please, 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 please join us. Oh, and finally, your art project will be due this week. Your art project will be due this week. Let's make sure we get it done. I'm going to be tracking you guys down. I really want to do the famous poetry thing. You'll see that in the description today. Not poetry, sorry, famous painting thing, where you look at the painting, you've seen it, you've seen Nora and I, you've seen it over and over. Otherwise, if you're not going to do that, you need to submit something for the Fine Arts Festival. You can draw a picture, you can create something out in your yard using nature, but get creative. Sorry that this is so long, I miss you guys like crazy, so I talk. Anything you need to say? Should we say goodbye? See you guys.